Stop for a moment and close your eyes and think about the word home. What feelings does it stir in you? What images arise? I have spent years studying Carl Jung's work on this very topic, and what I have found is that the psychological significance of home and place is one of the most profound and overlooked aspects of our inner lives. Jung discovered that our connection to place is not just a sentimental attachment, it is a fundamental archetypal need, a deep psychological anchor for the self. And in this video, I will share with you exactly how Jung's insights reveal why we feel so unmoored in our modern world, and what we can do about it to find our way back to a sense of psychic belonging. The first thing my research into Jung's work made clear is that our contemporary crisis of rootlessness is not a personal failing, it is a collective psychological wound. Jung observed in his patients a profound yearning, a deep disquiet that he came to see was a loss of connection to what he called the spirit of the place, the genius loci. He saw that when we are severed from a place that holds our history and our memories, a part of our soul feels homeless. We carry an unconscious grief for the landscapes we have lost, the ancestral ground that once held the footprints of our lineage. This is not just nostalgia, it is the self searching for its reflection in the outer world, for a container that can hold the complexity of who we are. And without it, we can feel psychologically adrift, like a tree with no roots, unable to draw sustenance from the earth. Now, let me share with you the core of Jung's insight, which I have found so transformative in my own understanding. Jung proposed that home is far more than a physical location. It is a living symbol in the psyche. It represents the unconscious itself, the place from which we emerge and to which we must return for renewal. Think of the universal motif of the hero's journey. The protagonist always leaves home, faces the unknown, and must return. Home, in the symbolic sense, is the seat of the self, the central archetype of wholeness. It is where we feel we truly belong, where we are known, and where our personal and collective memories are stored. Jung saw that a sense of place provides a necessary boundary, a sacred temenos that protects the developing psyche from the chaos of the world. Just as a vessel contains the process of transformation in alchemy, our home, our place, contains our process of individuation. And when that container is broken or absent, our psychological development can become fragmented and lost. So, how can we apply Jung's wisdom to our modern, often displaced lives? The practical method Jung pointed to is one of active imagination and symbolic engagement. He would encourage his patients to engage with the image of home in their dreams and fantasies, to ask what the soul is yearning for in a place of belonging. The first step is to consciously create a temenos, a sacred space, however small, that is uniquely yours. A room, a corner, a garden plot. Infuse it with objects that carry symbolic meaning for you, that tell the story of who you are. This external act is an internal mirror. It helps to constellate the self. Secondly, practice what Jung called remembrance. Consciously connect with the places of your past, not to live in nostalgia, but to gather the soul fragments you left there. Through memory, through writing, through visiting if you can. You are performing a psychological act of gathering your own history, of making your past a living part of your present psyche. And third, understand that the ultimate home Jung's work points toward is an inner one, the self. The process of individuation is about building an unshakable inner home that you carry with you, a psychic structure of belonging that no external circumstance can destroy. This is the great work, to build a home within, so that you are at home wherever you are. The key insight Jung wanted us to remember is that our longing for home is the soul's longing for its own wholeness. It is a sacred impulse, not a sign of weakness. And by working with this longing consciously, we can transform our sense of displacement into a profound journey of self-discovery. Tomorrow, we will take this understanding even deeper, because the next question that arises from this is, how can I work with displacement and belonging psychologically?
This is a crucial and deeply personal next step in your Jungian journey, where I will share Jung's specific techniques for turning the pain of not belonging into the very fuel for your individuation. You will not want to miss it. It builds directly on everything we have explored today. If this conversation about home and the soul has resonated with you, please let me know in the comments what home means to you. And subscribe so you can join me tomorrow as we continue this essential exploration into finding our place in the world from a Jungian perspective.